Paladin Dance is waiting for you inside, recruit.
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent it.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. If she's here.
Gonna be a quick war.
Yeah, but...
That's the plan. If history... That being said, I've received orders. Follow me up to the...
Still here? Damned if I know what...
Scribe?
It's so exciting being new to the Commonwealth. There must be so much technology out there that our scribes haven't seen yet. Can't wait to see what you bring back. The location sounded very promising.
Better not let that synth out of your sight.
Scribe Halen.
It can be so hard to find good artifacts these days. Ones us scribes can actually glean information from. It's always worth it when we do.
Carry food with you or you end up eating some questions to stay alive.
A lot of vertibirds in this kind of shape.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local. Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. Final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Let me ask you something.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridman and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Not much of a sight yourself.
So, you're the one, Paladin Dan.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the... If you have any questions, ask me now.
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon... Anything else?
Can you tell me anything about Elder Max?
Elder Maxon? Without... Is it?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's...
Sure.
Anything?
Uh-huh. I don't have any questions.
Then I dismiss.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Sure. Ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened as a whole...
Right. Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Took me a long damn time. Thank goodness. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just... The massacre. Plenty of people assumed I was... But at the time...
Massacre of the CP.
The Commonwealth, every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own. A synth. The man killed every rep. The Commonwealth provisional government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued a gal of about 50. The young. Turns out I took her home, taking up.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't. I started off doing the... But I guess wife runs off with an upset father. After all, hell, I was so happy to do it. I never stopped being Nick the Synth. It was about then. It took me...
Right.
That's a long story.
Maxon is preparing to address the crew.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our without a hint of purpose or direction. I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Exactly. I refuse.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin dances, and he concludes.
Sure.
Seeing as he's therefore, and
I'll do my best to live up.
I'm certain that, in any event, welcome aboard the...
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on. So how did it look out there?
Paladin dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Max?
I was very impressed with him.
Exactly. I just hope not to...
I won't let you down.
Good. In order to be... Since I've been...
Sounds good.
Out.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
I never liked having squires in the worship. But Maxon thinks they need to train under fire.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to ask first question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for...
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your... Okay, second. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Since you haven't spent too... Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer. And the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information. I see no reason if you ever need medical assistance.
Excuse me, Captain Cade.
How can I help you today?
Could use some supplies.
Scribes have been stocking us. Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Patch me up, Doc.
Well...
Never mind. We're done.
No problem. Let me know.
Proctor.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Since it's obvious that you are.
Just learning my way around the Prydwen.
Learning your way? However,
Right.
unfortunately,
Maybe I can lend you...
that would be splendid. As you patrol the common,
Sure.
I'm authorized. And if you wish to be assigned, in any event,
Hail, Knight.
There. Try it now.
Nothing.
The vertibird should
I
be.
was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. You can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to pick your way
So,
through a mire.
you're the new recruit I heard about.
Got it.
Huh, not what I was expecting.
Thanks, brother. I owe you.
I don't care. I didn't join up to impress everyone.
Alright, easy night. I didn't... Our usual recruits tend to be... Anyway, my name's Amy. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch...
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! Let's... It's sitting in... There isn't a day. And...
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal.
Would it help if I promised not to...
I'm not really looking... Anyway, now if you'll excuse me...
No way I could pick this.
Put 2 in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they were locked.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable. But the good news is by having a constant flow of... I'm mostly interested in weapons. But, of course, if you...
What sort of extra work are we...
Oh, no. It's just an... And since after... In the...
Liberating the Commonwealth
Proctor
is a
Tegan.
huge responsibility.
Step forward, Knight.
But we'll get the
Even
job
though they
done.
locked me in.
Not really here to chit-chat.
Rules. I hope you... And this... If you...
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable. The good... I'm mostly interested in weapons. Of course.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them. Just an... And since I'm stuck up, after you're done with the meet and greet. In the meantime, if you ever need...
The Prydwen is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal. How can a machine believe it's alive? Ridiculous. Unless you'd like getting shot. Time to suit up.
In my experience, hotshots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
I get off. Salisbury steak, peace of mind.
Nothing to report right now, Knight. I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar in his head from going one-on-one with the Deathclaw.
Hey.
What do you want?
Dance? Hey.
Yes?
How do you feel about us?
I'm not sure right now. Perhaps you should ask me that later.
Nothing else I needed.
Very...
Over here.
No problem.
Go check that out.
That's not possible.
Move here.
Roger that.
Taking on a Deathclaw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed. bombing with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
Tighten up.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prigman's crew.
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's in having those To make matters, I want you to head over there. Understood?
What do these shells do?
A fat man, a squad of... If you ever have your own fire, that enough to go on?
Super mutants? I thought the enemy was the Institute.
Super mutants are no better than Sentinels. They're, whether it's used as members of the Brotherhood. So...
Consider it done.
Look, the Brotherhood...
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate.
Now, use it to... Dismissed.
You got a new assignment.
Yeah.
At the fort, brother.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood. find a place to set her down, and then hightail it back to the Prydwen for repairs.
This area seems to be in disarray. This is recent.
What? Who's there? Huh? What's that? No. I hear something. I'm hearing stuff.
Got it.